Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor and I help people navigate through their awakening process. And this video is going to be me answering a question from one of my subscribers. Her name is Allie Marie. She sent me this message on Instagram. She's basically saying that, Victor, I'm going through an intense crisis and this led me to your videos. I have nowhere to turn. My family can't help me. My friends can't help me. My psychiatrist can't help me. I'm hanging on by a thread, and the only thing keeping me alive is my child. But I don't know how long that will last. I'm losing it, and I don't know what to do. I'm looking for answers. Well, I chose this question based on the very last statement she said. I'm looking for answers. And also because I can bet that almost all of you have been in that place that this Allie is in as well. We've all been there. We've all been where we're just hanging on by a thread. There have been countless times that I found myself in such uncomfortable, unsettling, uncertain situations just like her, where everything's breaking down. Your life is just breaking down and you feel absolutely powerless. You're going through something that no one in your life has any clue about. You're going through this insanity all by yourself, and it's getting to a point where you just don't know if you can go on another second, let alone another year or 5 years or 10 years. And you're just at your wit's end. I've had periods where I would just literally be driving down the road and just be like, just a pure expression of angst that I could not contain, like it was boiling in my body. I was cracking and folding under the pressure, and that's what's happening to this person. So, but what's happening is too much consciousness is becoming available to her, and it's making it so answers, solutions, help, external, all of that which will only satisfy the mind no longer works. We used to be so cloaked in ego that we could very well produce a semblance of illusory safety and security firmly implanted within the confines of mental concepts that satisfied the mind. And they were safe and stable. And for a while, we might have gone through most of our life where these concepts have gotten us through. And they seemed very stable. But when all this consciousness comes on board, you start seeing the flimsiness, how they're not reliable, those concepts. And that causes that intense anxiety, that intense, incredibly intense insecurity. And mirrored this feeling, this state of being, which is new to all of us. I've never been brought to my knees to this extent. I've overcome heroin addiction, and I was in suicidal states of mind many times, but never have I been, again, so desperate as what has been sort of catalyzed by my awakening. And it's just, that's the point. That's the message. That's why it's happening, and that's why it's in your face. It's to say, there are no answers. I can't help you ever. There are no answers that are going to work for you anymore. And that's why we're struggling, we're gripping, we're grasping at straws, and it's just nothing's working. When you're in that state of being, there's not a word or a phrase or a sentence or something someone says that's going to give you what you need. No one can give you that security. The only security you'll ever get in that situation is to completely let go and accept. I'm not saying that's easy. That is incredibly hard, but that is the way out. When this happens, what typically our typical response is to, again, desperately seek outside of ourselves for answers. And it can be quite, maybe someone like me or another person on YouTube or a book or something can seem to be the ray of hope you've been looking for. Oh my goodness, that guy knows what I'm going through. He can help me. I can't help you, because all I can offer you are words that come out of my mouth. And that might produce a temporary feeling of like, wow, this is great. But when you turn the video off and you go back into your life, you're going to be inevitably confronted with those same feelings, the same life situation that brought you here in the first place. So perhaps something I can say will help you. And again, that's just to let go. When you let go and stop resisting the movement of your life, the surges of emotions, the racing of your thoughts, you give yourself space. But when we fight, when we grip, when we hold on, when we seek, we close ourselves off to solutions that are already within, but we're focusing too intensely, looking in this myopic, limited way that is just no longer, it does not work anymore. Your consciousness is just going to continue to expand, and all your lifelong concepts that you picked up and constructed along the way are going to continue to collapse. And the only way, again, to deal with this and to hang on is to let go. Ironically, you have to just let go. And I bet most of you can relate to this because you've all done this. Because I've gone through this cycle many times. I still do. And I find that in the beginning, all these things, this life situation can oftentimes come and catch you off guard. And it's that like fight or flight, natural, instinctive response to hang on, to cling towards this. No, I don't like where this is going. Stop. And then the movement is too fast. It's too much to keep up with. And that's why you're left with these like, just like Allie. So now, my best piece of advice and what I do now in these same situations, because this awakening is so much bigger than ourselves, it's continue. It's not like almost over. It's just this one ongoing process, and this is how it rolled. This is what happened. This is the nature of it. So now I find myself able to let go a lot sooner. I know that when things get really out of hand, to just let go. And again, I won't. My first inclination is to fight. But I'm much faster now to say, whoa. I've been down this road before. I know when this happens, it's for a good purpose. It's for a good cause. It's because I'm limiting my ability to live a life to my fullest potential, happiness, purpose, alignment. I'm limiting it by these very mental constructs I'm desperately attempting to uphold in the face of this hurricane of consciousness. I can't save you from these, nobody can, but you can, by simply accepting whatever's going on in your life to the best of your ability. And just, if this is you and you're watching, you're feeling that, go right now, sit down somewhere, turn this off, and just be. Just breathe. You can become aware of your desire to hold. And every time you can start to perceive that, just remind yourself, let go. Assertive holdingness comes on again. Victor, let go. Oh, yeah, okay. Let go. Your life isn't going to instantly change, but now you'll be open enough to seeing why it's happening. Possible solutions that you've been closing yourself off to will start to be able to come in. There's help all around you at all times. It is only us that pushes it away with our mental concepts. So again, this video can't give answers, aren't a solution. Letting go is the only way you're going to find peace in this ascension journey of yours. But what's awesome about that is that works every time. That's the only thing you can rely on, is that you can let go and accept the present moment as it is, and that will always make you feel better. It's the only way now to sustain peace and tranquility, is constantly letting go and going with the flow of your life, allowing your ideologies and dogmas and mental constructs to shatter and break down and give way to more enlightened ways of perceiving and framing reality. And then still then being flexible, because the new ones you construct will likely break down too. And it's this constant ebb and flow as you grow as a human being going through life. And the best way to do it is to let go, man. I said my piece. I don't want to keep reiterating the same point. I think you guys got it. But you're not alone. This is the nature of the awakening process, and it's teaching you to not resist yourself, your true self, so much. And in allowing yourself to let go, you will see that no matter what's going on in your life does serve a grand purpose. It will lead to much more happiness, joy, tranquility, and peace. And eventually your life will become, you'll be awestruck at how every little piece of your life is a reflection of your your core, true, natural self. So hang in there, Allie. You wouldn't be going through this if you did not possess the strength and courage to keep holding on. Just keep holding on. Your desire for freedom is stronger than your desire to avoid pain. And that's why you're bringing this onto yourself right now. So I hope that helps. I will close this video now. Thank you, everybody, for the love and the support and all the guidance. You might recognize I'm in sort of a different location. I'm in my new RV. And as promised, in a couple days, I'm going to show you guys around, to those of you who are interested. And I mentioned this in a previous video. So I look forward to that as well. Have an amazing day. Talk to you guys soon. Namaste.